So in the last lecture we have learned about IOC, and in this lecture we will learn about IOC container. Okay, we will understand IOC container. Okay, so what IOC container is doing? So we have to understand from the scratch. Okay, so in the last lecture what we have learned about I inversion of control provides to remove uh, tight coupling and provides loose coupling. Why we are doing that? Because at like if we are changing uh, one class to another class, what will happen? Like you have to change a lot of code from scratch. Okay, so we will spend a lot of time for development to maintain the application. So these things you have to remember while we are working with the Java application. So we should go the one and only one framework, that is Spring framework. So in the Spring framework we have IOC container. So what IOC container is doing? The IOC container is responsible to instantiate, configure and assemble the object. So you have to keep in the mind these points for interview purpose also, that it, you can say it is responsible for instantiating. Okay, instantiate, you can say build बोल सकते हो, और you can write configure. Okay, you can configure and you can say assemble. Okay, you can say assemble the runtime object, you can say, or object, you can say. Okay, so keep these points very simple. What is the IOC container? Basically IOC container is preparing a new object at runtime. It is just to instantiate, configure and assemble. Like if you are going to get a new bicycle, the bicycles of what they will do, they may have a new bike is ready, or they will make assemble all the object into a cycle. Okay, like they may have paddle is there, they have uh, like we have different sets, seat belt, those things are there. So he will collect and assemble the object as perfect bicycle. Similarly the IOC container will do if there is a requirement of object, he will instantiate, configure and assemble the object, and it will provide you. So what IOC will do? So IOC container, it gets information from how he knows. It will get informations from like in previous version we used to get from XML. Okay, and XML file configuration, or now we have some Java configuration. Okay, we have Java configuration, both we have. Is this time we have both. In the previous generation of the Spring framework we use to get the information from the XML. Now we also have Java, so we will understand both things. We will first understand XML configuration, and then we will learn Java configuration. Okay, so the IOC container have a main task, like perform how he used to perform, how IOC container performs. The main task in Spring framework is to instantiate the application class, second to configure the object, and third assemble the dependency object between the different objects, you can say. So if you want to know what is the main task, main task of IOC container. Remember, I am not talking about IOC, I am talking about IOC container. Okay, so always remember the points, what I am saying, what I am playing, you have to understand. First, IOC container is used to instantiate. What he will do? Instantiate the application class. Remember the first thing. Second, what he will do? IOC container is used to configure the object. Remember second point always. And the third one, is used to assemble the dependencies between the objects, different object or objects बोल सकते हैं. So these points you can get from the Spring document, and you can understand these things, or you can stay here and learn as much as I can explain. So what we have learned? We have learned that IOC container is responsible for the creation, assemble and configuration of the object, and it will provide uh, assembled object to the from the container to application. So how he will get the information? From the previous Spring version, we used to get the information from the XML configuration, or now we have like we have Java Spring framework till 5 version is there, Spring 5 is there. So from the 4.2 we have Java configuration is 2. So we are also getting information from like IOC container will get configuration information from XML and Java configuration too. So we have now we have understand what we have understand. We have understand IOC container. So if you have any doubt, you can give a comment and I will explain in the comment too. Okay. So here what we have understand? We have understand the main task of IOC container. What is the main task? The main task of IOC container is to instantiate the application, to configure the object, and to assemble the dependency of objects. Okay. So now, so we have two type of IOC container. The two types of IOC container. We have two type of IOC container. Remove the two types of IOC container is what we have. We have like first one is Bean Factory, another is application context. We have two type of the things. So you can understand how we will discuss these two topics, IOC container and Bean Factory. Okay, so we will see you in the next lecture, and we will discuss about IOC container, what is Bean Factory and what is application context, and we will understand the concept. Okay, so we will see you in the next lecture. Thank you, and the more update from us you can get, only way to subscribe our channel and stay with us.